October is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and here at ABC2, we're telling stories about local survivors. Tonight, a local mom is in remission and involved in a clinical trial for a breast cancer vaccine. ABC2's Ashley James with her story.
Kimberly Staggerwald remembers the exact moment she was diagnosed. It's a moment she'll never forget.
We were in the exam room, and he told me to get dressed and come to his office. And I looked at my husband, like, if it's good news, you can tell me here. So, sorry, that's tough.
She was right. It wasn't good news. Kimberly had breast cancer.
And once I heard that, like, I couldn't hear anything else.
Diagnosed on December 30th of 2013, she had her first surgery January 22nd, a double mastectomy. But that wasn't her only battle.
Not only did I have it in my breast, it had also spread to my lymph nodes. I was a stage 3.
Kimberly went through chemo and radiation.
I was positive all the way through. The biggest thing was losing my hair. I was brushing my hair, and it started falling out. And the first person I called was my husband.
Kimberly was a fighter. With her husband's constant support, she was determined to beat it.
I have young children, and that's important to stay strong for them and not let them see you get defeated.
And Kimberly has certainly not been defeated. She keeps on fighting. She is now part of a clinical trial for a breast cancer vaccine, the drug used to keep the cancer at bay.
I know it as the E75 trial.
Kimberly will resume the cycle of shots in November. The trial lasts 3 years. Kimberly says sharing her story has helped her through it, and she's giving that advice to others diagnosed.
That's all you can do is talk about it. The more you talk about it, the more people know, the easier it is.
For ABC2 News, I'm Ashley James. Well, thank you, Kimberly, for letting me tell your story. She is certainly a fighter, and we shared Kimberly's story, and we mentioned that she is part of a breast cancer vaccine trial. So I'm joined by Dr. Masa Muhebtesh. She is the medical oncologist, chief medical oncology and hematology at MedStar Union Memorial Hospital, and she's here to tell us more about that vaccine that we mentioned. So thank you so much for joining us. How does this vaccine work?
So basically, it is designed to stimulate the immune system, the body's immune system, to fight cancer. It is designed to break the tolerance and make the immune system to see the cancer cells as enemies.
And will it prevent breast cancer in a patient who has never had breast cancer?
No, this specific vaccine is therapeutic. It's not preventive. So it's only for women who already had breast cancer, to prevent their cancer from coming back.
So we had mentioned that, so it's kind of just to keep it staying put, just keep it at bay, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, and that's what it would be used on Kimberly for?
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yes. Right. When will it be available for people?
So this vaccine is not FDA approved yet. It is investigational. So if it is successful in this setting, in this phase of study, it will be moved to the next stage, which will be, maybe phase 3 clinical trial, depending on the results. And then if it's successful through that, it will be available to public.
And that can take years?
Yes, maybe.
It can take years.
Yeah.
But of course, if it's successful, I mean, this will be huge. It'll be a breakthrough.
Exactly. All the treatments that we have right now that we know we are effective is because of women who enrolled in clinical trials like 20 years ago or 15 years ago. So we are making the right steps.
Right. And this is a 3-year clinical trial for these women.
Yes.
Okay. Well, doctor, thank you so much for joining us.
Sure.